Hey there, SEA agents in training. I've got a helpful Bible story for all of you today. This story starts in the very beginning of our Bible, in a book called Exodus. Exodus is all about the Israelites. The Israelites were God's people, and they were under the oppression and rule of Pharaoh in Egypt. But Pharaoh was not a kind leader, and the Israelites wanted to escape and live a free life. They wanted to worship God and make their own choices. These were things that they could not do under Pharaoh's rule. A man named Moses was chosen by God to lead the Israelites to their freedom. They had to put their trust in Moses. The Israelites had finally gotten free, and Moses was leading them out of Egypt. And when the Pharaoh heard Moses and the Israelites had fled, he said, "What have we done? We let the Israelites go, and we've lost their services." Pharaoh gathered all of his army, and he went after the Israelites. Well, the Israelites were meant to camp by the sea for the night before they were moving on. And as Pharaoh approached, the Israelites looked up, and there were Egyptians marching after them. They were terrified, and they cried out to the Lord. There was no way out. I can't imagine what that felt like, to finally be free, and then to find yourself and your family surrounded. The Bible says that the Israelites asked Moses, "What have you done to us by bringing us out of Egypt?" And Moses answered, "Do not be afraid. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance that the Lord will bring you today. The Egyptians you see today, you will never see again, and the Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." And the Lord said to Moses, "Tell the Israelites to move on. Raise your staff and stretch out your hand over the sea to divide the water so that the Israelites can go from the sea onto dry ground." And Moses stretched his hand out over the sea, and the waters parted. And the Israelites were able to walk on dry ground through the sea, a wall of water on their right and a wall of water on their left. Can you imagine? The Egyptians chased after them, but God jammed the wheels of their chariots, and it made it difficult for them to drive. Once the Israelites had crossed through the sea, God told Moses, "Stretch out your hand over the sea so that the waters may flow back over the Egyptians and their chariots and their horsemen." And Moses stretched out his hand, and the water flowed back, and the Egyptians were swept away. That day, the Lord saved the Israelites from the hand of Egypt and Pharaoh. And the Israelites had to trust Moses to lead them. And Moses told them to put their faith in God. I think this story is a great example of how people can help our faith grow deeper.